This is Sabrina. Today's July 4th, and she just arrived at my house. She's been at foster mom Nancy's house for a couple days. Prior to that, she was in the shelter for at least 10 days. The story is she bit someone. You see, she's got a bit of an attitude, doesn't she? Story is that she bit someone. She was turned into the shelter. Since she didn't have any documentation of rabies vaccine, they had to hold her for 10 days to make sure that she didn't have rabies, and her people could come and pick her up after that time. Hey baby, look over here. But they didn't. So Siamese Rescue was called, and she came into Siamese Rescue. She's really sweet. I mean, she does have an attitude, but you know, she's been through a lot of changes in a short period of time. Earlier today, she got out of her cage when I was cleaning it, and I, went to pick her up to put her back in, and she was, she was doing this to me. She was, kind of tapping me. She was a little growly, was not very aggressive in either action. She was trying to swat me, but basically tapping me, and trying to bite me, but basically putting her mouth on me. So, I think she's gonna be fine, once she settles in, but, if she actually did bite someone, we really don't know. Foster mom Nancy had her for a couple days, and she thought the behavior seemed like Sabrina has been taught that playing with hands is fine, so she plays rough and doesn't understand that you really shouldn't do that. But let's see, she's not trying to hurt me, she's just trying to push me out of her space. But I really do think that after a couple days, when she settles in and realizes that, no one's going to be mean to her and people are just going to be nice to her, that she'll settle down. It'll be a few days before I can see how she is with other cats. When she first arrived here, she saw the other cats and she was rather grumbly and growly, but now she's a little bored about that. An hour later, I came back to see her, and she was, much more relaxed. She's, surrounded. She's got a cage on either side of her with a cat in each cage, and she has clear vision of them. She's looking at one right now. See over there. But anyway, so, she's going to need some time to adjust, and now she's getting tired of me filming her. She's just going to lay down. Let's see what happens when we pet her. See, she's fine. She's totally fine. So here she is, see, with her chin scritches. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Say, have a nice picture for the camera. Hey, baby. Get a nice face. Get a nice face.